Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to make a quick video on a feature that you guys might not know of, which is the actual Rockstar Editor feature, which you can use in the server. This is good for if you want to, you know, get any footage of you in a chase or, I don't know, just driving around doing some cool stuff. It does not record um, players' voices, unfortunately. That's just not in its capability. However, you can use it to, like I say, you know, get some clips if you can't run like medal, um, or again, like you know, if you just want to get sort of a chase with some better angles and stuff. So to use it, there's two ways. You can either use just /editor in our server, which brings up the menu, or you can just use a keybind for which is default by F2, but you can go ahead and change that in your actual keybinds in the setting. It's just under toggle record, and the resource's name is Rockstar Editor. So how it works is you just press F2, and you'll see a recording notification at the top, and then also on your bottom left. Um, you can activate this on the fly, like I say, you know, if you get in a chase, just press F2 and get recording it. It's then going to run continuously until you stop it. And then to stop it, you just simply press F2 again, and it will save the clip. There is an option now to like access the clip. You can use the in-game command of editor and then enter the Rockstar editor through here. The issue with that is there is a high chance of crashing when you do that. It's recommended to like you can access this clip at any time, so you can finish your roleplay scene, continue for the the duration of your playthrough, and then at any time you can then just launch the editor. To do that, I'd recommend just quitting out as so. So then once you get to the home screen, down in the bottom left corner you will see a replay editor button. I appreciate you might not be able to see my cursor at the moment, but in the very bottom left corner you should be able to see a replay editor flashing. You just select that, and then just launch the replay editor. Once we get to this screen, you'll just go ahead and create a new project. Okay, you don't need to worry if you've got another project up. These things, we don't really save them anyway, so it should just bring you straight to this screen. You're just going to head add clip, and you'll see all of the clips that you have recorded here. Okay, these clips do persist. I honestly don't know where they're actually held. They will be held somewhere on your sort of drives, um, but you can just go ahead and access any of the clips. You can go ahead and select the clip that you want, and then you just press enter again to edit the clip itself. There we are, and now it does have us in the editor. The thing to note about the editor is it can crash quite often, so just try and save your progress whenever you can. But what this does allow for is when you have recorded something, if you think, you were doing a chase, you did a cool little drift, or you did a jump, or whatever it is, you can then go ahead and replay that. And again, it's just as usual. The thing that's pretty cool about the editor, though, is that, for example, here, as you know, I come into the drift here, as you're just watching the video, I can add a marker just with M, and then I can actually edit the camera position. Okay, if you haven't used the editor before, there is a lot more in-depth tutorials out there. I'm just kind of showing you a quick little thing on how you can, if you want to get some clips for the server or anything like that. So you go ahead there, and we can replay that in live. Boom. It then it goes ahead and the car drifts away. You can do a lot with the editor. To be fair, you can have it link up to the player. You can move it a little bit. You can do rolling whatever your your dream is with it. You can add effects, you know, anything that's on here. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off really quickly, because some of you might not know that we have this feature in the server. But it's a very useful tool if you want to get any clips or anything like that. Like I say, the only issue with the editor is it doesn't record voices, so don't expect to get any scenes sort of where you are all stood around and then having a conversation, because you won't hear any of it. It will record audio of the server, just not voices, unfortunately. But yeah, go wild.